Let's do invocation. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help and protection. Thank you. And to our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So, here's the idea. There are multiple situations in life which a human being goes through, right? And we have certain situations we have to win, or at least that is what is expected of us, to stand strong and not to fall weak, and being able to do our task very, very well. That is sometimes for us victory, right? Mm, don't always think in terms of winning in competition or winning from other people. For example, if we fall into anxiety and if we don't do our work well, that is called failure. In that sense, it's called failure. Like if we don't do our work properly, that's failure, right? Um, in that purely in that context, if we understand winning and losing, there's a new understanding which begins to emerge then. So winning eventually, or victory, is one of or the aspect of the victory is to be able to meet the resources and the challenges that one should do, not can do, because then you don't need it, but should do, like what you meant to do, right? How good are you at that? For example, if you have to go meet the president of India or the prime minister of India, and you have about 10 minutes to convey to him about the idea that you have, 10 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever, and everything, your whole company depends upon this now, this 10 or 2 minutes, the pressure is too much to handle actually. As an example, this gives you the idea of what I'm talking about. You should be doing it because you're a good salesman, but the problem is you have only 2 minutes or 10 minutes with the Prime Minister of India to pitch the whole idea. And if it lands wrong, the opportunity is gone. You've done this so many times, all of so and so and so, but the problem is that the pressure becomes too much, right? So the aura, or the specific mantra can be chanted for many, 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 many days prior to you know um, incidences, or situations like this. What happens is, we'll talk about this mantra today, but this mantra is very empowering mantra. It empowers you for greater victory. In short, if there's something that you would like to uh, you know um, your tendencies to weaken yourself are there, they will get rid of to a certain degree with this. We'll try that out today. All right. That is what we're going to be doing today. Now, let's do invocation. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous substance of love. Again, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous substance of love. Once again, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous substance of love. Thank you. Be aware of the crown, the beautiful lotus of the crown. Everyone, I am not the body. The body is just a vehicle for the physical plane. Something like you driving a car for the physical plane, the roads, the solid earth. So I'm not the emotions, I'm not the thoughts. the astral and the mental body, which creates thoughts and emotions, is my vehicle for the astral and the mental planes. It's like you going on a ship in case of a water, and you going on the airplane in case of air. Different vehicles for different types of transport, different medium. Very clearly say, I exist outside of emotions and outside of thoughts. I exist outside of emotions and outside of thoughts. I am not the mind. I exist outside the mind. I am the soul. I, the soul, am connected and one with my higher soul. Start to be aware and gently drift up from the crown, drift your awareness up. I, the soul, am connected and one with my divine spark. I, the soul, am connected and one with God. Connected and one with all the creation. All right. Now, let's get to the activity of the day. I'd like you to see, you have to also understand that when you say weakness or lack of victory in a situation, it doesn't just always mean that the example which I give, right? But it also means that, for example, if you're afraid of saying something or if you're getting too nervous about saying your version of truth, even to your family member or to the HR of your company or to your friend or something which makes you feel like like this, like you don't feel powerful. That's actually more appropriate. You don't feel powerful, you don't feel solid enough that you can do some task though you're qualified. Those situations are the ones in which we can address through this expression, okay, or through this session that I'm going to be talking about. So it is a session in which you can achieve victory over situations in which you feel small, you feel tiny, you don't feel powerful. This is the kind of session that we're doing right now, okay? I'd like you to think of situations in your, at least one or two situations in your life where you feel that you're not strong or powerful, or that you feel that others have advantage over you, or you feel that you can't do something, or along the lines that you feel weak in those situations. Think of a couple of situations like that, study them for a short 2 to 3 minutes properly. See where you are weak, observe it more carefully, and why does the weakness run through you? Study it properly. Whether you're weak emotionally, whether you're weak mentally, whether you're weak because you lack proper morale, whether you feel weak because of lack of skill, what is the real reason? Whether you feel weak because you feel judged, there must be some reason. Think about it. Think about it. Be clear in your analysis. Achieving victory over situations, you have to understand how situations are affecting you and how you end up reacting in situations. Why do you lose power? Why do you lose control? Why do you lose track of whatever you have to do or deliver or say? What comes in between? I hope you guys have reflected sufficiently, right? Take a minute more because it's very important to do it the right way. Take a minute more. You have to understand why you fall weak in situations. The why, don't give it a term like, oh, I feel nervous. No, that is not the answer. That is just what is body is undergoing. More important is why is it happening. We've done so many of these sessions where you can understand the why. Okay, so I'm hoping you're automatic on that now. You will start looking at why automatically. Beyond this, I'll take you, but focus on the why properly. You have to really know the why. Don't be satisfied with superficial answers. You have to learn to look deeper. Like, why does the fear take over? Why do my knees feel weak? Why can't I tell him or her the truth? Why, the why is really, 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 really important. Go ahead. Take a minute more, properly understand the why. All right. Now, we will chant the mantra called Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. This is a mantra which makes you really internally strong. It, I can't exactly tell you, I mean, I know, but I can't exactly tell you where it brings energy from and stuff like that. But it's a really empowering mantra. It empowers you in a situation. Okay. So I'd like you to be in the same or a similar situation, but visualize that you're doing, saying, feeling, performing the right thing. Okay. Right thoughts, right speech, right action, and right emotion. Everything right. And you're not flinching even one bit. Visualize that. Visualize very, very clearly. You're doing what is right. You're not doing anything selfish. Listen to me very, very carefully. True power cannot come when you're selfish. It can appear like that, but the real power is only going to be there with you when you're when you're truthful. Okay? So do what is right. For example, if you get caught with a policeman for for speeding or for wrong parking, and if you are thinking that confidently, I'll think I'm paying him 1,000 rupees as a bribe, that is stupidity. Don't do that. Instead of it, more important is saying, yes, officer, I'm sorry, I made this mistake. How much do I owe you? No problem, I'll give. But very confidently, no flinching, no anxiety, no nervousness. For example, that's an example of what I'm talking about. Okay. Now just visualize exactly you being righteous in your thought, speech, and action, unflinching. All right, let's chant the mantra. By this visualization, okay, this is very important. With this visualization in mind, we'll chant the mantra Om Namo Rama Om. All right, together. Keep the visualization intact. Keep visualizing. Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. Hold your visualization. Don't let the visualization pass away. Keep it in your mind. Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. Om Namo Rama Om. Be still. Gently, let's do the closer convocation. By the way, I hope you guys, if you scan, at least those of you who can scan yourself, the power that you have in that situation. That's very important. The expression of ability to unflinchingly do the right thing, in a situation, not fall back, not back out, even emotionally speaking. That will be very, very powerful check. All of you check. It'll be remarkably solid. Yeah. Were you guys able to can validate portions of it at least? Whatever I said. Those of you who still feel a little bit more worried, you haven't figured out the problem then. This is exactly what I said. You have to see why does it fear you? Why does it worry you? The why hasn't been figured out properly. It's still superficial. Um, but if if you figured out that the aura is really dense and strong in that situation, which means you've figured out the situation properly and you can easily like be victorious, conquer it. All right, let's do a closing invocation. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones. We incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great, great day, and I hope you guys have fun. Today is Friday. We'll be seeing each other on Saturday for a study and Sunday for the great invocation session in which we bless our city. Yeah, see you. Take care. Atma Namaste. Have fun. You can do it on regular basis, this, that, whatever you feel like. It's completely good. I just help you understand the specific technique, that's all. You can use the technique the way you please. Take care, Atma Namaste. Have fun. There are so many techniques revealed in the past sessions, like disintegrating thoughts and emotions with Om Namah Shivaya Om. You can also bless other people with Om. It's just a lot of techniques and techniques and techniques and techniques. Most important is to use them, not just a collection of techniques, but one technique, if you master properly, that is infinitely more superior to knowing 20 techniques but not having much understanding of each technique, right? For example, forgiveness is one of, I will tell you honestly, in all honesty, is one of the most powerful techniques, forgiveness. If properly done, it's like the Ramban. It's very, 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 very effective. But most of us don't practice it properly. I would like you to watch number 358 video again and again, again and again, again and again, till you really understand everything about whatever I was trying to say on that day. Number 358, watch it over and over again till you really get it. Forgiveness towards others, giving and receiving both. Forgiveness towards your own self, giving and receiving both. And forgiveness towards the situations, giving and receiving both. For example, some situations are good teachers. We don't see that. We see how we were hurt. That's just myopic mindset. That is not even true. You see, you have to really get the understanding. And with property, if you do forgiveness, it's a liberating technique. It's very powerful. That is my real insight on it. That's why I keep asking all of you guys to do forgiveness properly. And I ask you, most of you in the chats also, if you guys practice it properly. Because I know how powerful the technique is. It's really, really powerful. All right. Surely take care. See you. Have fun. Bye bye.